So you know, obviously the Wilsons, and now they've been talking to you about renovating their kitchen.
That's right, we're all ready to go. We have a good idea. I live for demo day. Today is where we're going to transform this existing 1970s kitchen and start taking it to a brand new 21st century design. Look at all those wires. We didn't find Jimmy Hoffa. No, it's not good. Have to keep looking. It doesn't matter what the project is. I still get butterflies when I have to display it and show it to someone. All right, so let's do this. Let's see your brand new kitchen.
Let's do it.
What do you think?
Oh my goodness.
Life on Mars, the home makeover show. I'm Mark Jennings, and I created 6 casual luxury design principles for renovating or designing any space in your home. My casual luxury designs are the answer to any design dilemma, and I'll show you how. Welcome back to another episode of Life on Mars, the home makeover show. I'm coming to you from Milford, Connecticut, one of my latest listings called Greenview.
Hey, Mar.
Hey, Paul.
Hey, how do you like it?
Nice haircut.
Thank you. I appreciate you setting that up for me. It feels good.
Well, if you won't go to the barber, I figured I'd bring the barber to the home office.
I just didn't know what to do with it, so this was the perfect solution.
It was too long, Paul.
I had to make a choice.
told you that.
I had to make a
Well,
choice.
you realize that corporate policy was really upset with the fact that during this COVID thing, you grew your hair out to, basically your elbows.
You're the corporation.
Perhaps. So I was really eager because you refused to get it cut. So I thought, why not contact Shay and have her come? And truthfully, I thought you were a great sport
I'm sure it'll be amazing.
because I thought for a moment you were going to not go through with it.
Yeah, we're just good.
So I think you were ready too.
I was totally ready. Absolutely ready. Yeah.
He needed a push, a big push.
An ambush push.
An ambush push.
Well, that's not really why I'm here.
Why are you here?
So you know, obviously the Wilsons. So you sold their house.
Courtney and Susan Wilson, yes.
And then you found them a house.
That's right,
And
that
you've been
modern house.
And now they've been talking to you about renovating their
That's
kitchen.
right, we're all ready to go. We have a good idea
Well,
as to what
they
should be
pulled
done.
it's green light.
We're all set,
It's all set. The permits have been pulled. You guys are ready to go.
so we can start the demo.
Yeah.
What a big project that is. We're gonna
Giant
take
space,
away.
weird little small kitchen.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
those 2 crazy islands. But I have a great plan, and now we can start on Monday.
Yeah, it's gonna be
Okay.
great.
All right, well, you go back to work. I have a full day here. So
Okay,
you
ciao.
gotta go. Thanks. So I have known Susan and her husband, Courtney, for quite some time. We've done a little business together. And so when they originally called me a couple years ago to sell their home in Westport, I was thrilled. And I also staged it for them. We had multiple offers and it closed very quickly. But then I needed to find them a brand new home. They were looking for something much larger, a modern home in Westport. It's not pretty common. And they were also looking for a swimming pool and a home that can offer them a much bigger space for entertaining. They love to entertain. Hey guys, hi. I have my helpers. Now the kitchen was pretty original and it was a flashback of the past for sure. But it wasn't really conducive for today's lifestyles and it was also very funky. I called it like 2 coffins. They were like 2 separate islands. Very, very weird. This is for a thinner person. What is that? What is that? 2 islands separated by a wall on each side. Gotta go. So I knew very quickly that this kitchen was not going to be just a facelift. It was going to be a complete renovation. Gut job. Okay, so here's my punch list. We're going to gut the entire kitchen. We're going to identify a completely brand new design. We're going to address all the finishes. New cabinetry, new tile, new lighting, new countertops, and new fabulous state-of-the-art appliances. I'm going to do all this while creating great style, function, while embracing a great entertaining lifestyle. I live for demo day. Today is where we're going to transform this existing 1970s kitchen and start taking it to a brand new 21st century design. Welcome back, everyone, to season 4 of Life on Mars, the Home Makeover Show. Can you imagine when we first went on this journey, we had no idea that we would end up in this wonderful place. 4 amazing seasons and no signs of stopping. We are thrilled. This season's going to be exciting, new, fun, and will also just show off some of the best things that we love, casual luxury, and the people that we love with casual luxury. Life on Mars, the Home Makeover Show, Season 4 is getting better and better. This season is all about casual luxury, going one room at a time. And sure, there's going to be some larger spaces along the way, but we're going to go back to our roots and really drill down on the design. And along the way, we're going to do bathrooms, kitchens, closets, and we're going to do a fantastic makeover in a condo. That should be fun. I live for demo day. Today is where we're going to transform this existing 1970s kitchen and start taking it to a brand new 21st century design. We're going to start by opening these 2 walls, removing these islands, saving whatever we can. We're going to donate the old cabinets, although I'm not quite sure who would want these laminated cabinets, but who knows, somebody out there might want them for their garage. We're going to take that all out, and then we're going to begin to rearrange and design this kitchen for a whole casual luxury transformation. Now I can see the kitchen. So the whole idea is to remove this pillar, remove this area, and also remove these cabinets and open up this entire wall. By doing that, I will extend the kitchen sightline right into the bar area and this whole dining area, making the kitchen feel more filled with light. Certainly the kitchen will feel like it's more part of the rest of the house. Right now it feels very isolated, and by opening this entire area up, we're going to make it feel very relevant to the rest of the open concept space. It's going to look amazing. You know, I love to design kitchens. It's ironic because
As someone who doesn't really cook that much?
No,
Absolutely.
No, I use my stove for pots and pans. But nevertheless, I do know a lot about a really well-appointed kitchen, and I think it's so important that you understand personality and the people who live in the space to make it functional. So you have to have that functionality, you have to have that great style, and you have to have that personality. So those 3 things, when are combined and incorporated, you get the best kitchen design. And that's what makes me so happy, because there's a lot of money that is spent in kitchens, and sometimes people spend that money in a very bad way, and sometimes you spend it and you really get a top-notch kitchen. You don't have to spend a lot of money to make it really work well and to have great design. So I think the Wilson's kitchen, they love to cook, they love to entertain, so it has to be a kitchen for entertaining.
Yeah.
I got that right here.
Biggest was just gonna come back. He'll eat as much as he can. Right?
Well, you know I don't have kids, but I really do have a love and a passion for fur babies. And no matter what project I go on, I really try to keep in mind that these dogs are also being displaced. You know, their food bowls are moving around, there's strangers in the house, so I try to acknowledge them and play with them as much as possible. But Daisy, that little miniature schnauzer is sniffing me each and every time, right? It's
sure
like,
she is.
who you cheating on me with?
Yeah, she would not be happy.
No, no,
Right.
no. And they're big, big. But she thinks she's a big dog, so. It's an early morning here at Punch Bowl. I see my workers are here, my new dumpster's here, and that means I'm late. Mar's here. Good morning.
Hey, Mar.
Hey, Jeff. Got a couple holes in the floor. Platform. Look, I have a little task for you. I need to triple check the measurements.
Okay.
So we really take into consideration when we're spending money to spend it and spend it well. Susan had a punch list, and one of the non-negotiable items was that she wanted her fridge and she wanted the glass door. Now, being a cook and being in and out of that fridge all day long, she likes to see what she has, and it's always very well organized. Based upon your latest drawing, I think we could possibly, maybe, push it a little farther, because right now it ends over here, right? If we look at your drawing, here is cabinetry, and then the fridge ends here.
Actually, right on the floor, that pencil mark is.
So I definitely thought that that was going to be something new that I've never done, because of course I would stage it all the time and have to look perfect. But she wanted it, so of course she's gonna get just that. To me, when we walk in, okay, first of all, we have a very clear break in here. So if we have a clear break and we have a cabinet here and it's pushed in here, visually looking at it, it's gonna look like a mistake. When we really peeled back the layers, we noticed that the kitchen did not work. Try to balance each side here, and by balancing each side, we might be able to give her the broom closet she wants over there, as well as, or maybe we just move the fridge over, or I think that was just bothering me. And definitely needed to be upgraded, not just with its finishes, but the appliances were on their last limb. I think that dishwasher, when you turned it on, it did a little dance. It kind of moved in and it moved out. So it was definitely time for a renovation. So this was smart, because instead of crawling from underneath, we're accessing everything from on top.
Yes.
Look at all those wires.
Big house, a lot of wires.
Yeah,
A lot of speaker wires. And a lot of cables.
We didn't find Jimmy Hoffa.
No, he's not here. Have to keep looking.
He wasn't in this crawl space. Okay. Jeff knows how to get things done. And Jeff likes to have fun along the way. And he's also a great sport. What I really appreciate about Jeff is that he's very practical. He knows how to push the envelope when it comes to working with a designer such as myself. So he's not cookie cutter. If I give him a project or an assignment or a challenge, he will figure out how to get there. I find myself constantly trying to ride a horse these days. Jeff, hop on! And you know I love to ride, so I figured, oh, let's jump on the horse and pretend I'm riding the horse. And I'm like, Jeff, come on, jump on, jump on. Get. Jeff is not even around. He would not participate at all. Now, he has a good sense of humor, but nevertheless, it was fun. What can you do? You gotta do that.
He'll get into it. He'll learn.
Come on, jump on. Come on. You want to race? It wasn't long ago we had a wall here, and we had a wall here. I can't even tell where the walls were. These are our support walls. You're laughing because
I can't.
I got lost.
I'm Paul.
Hi.
We're in Wilton.
Life on Mars, the home makeover show, is now streaming on Amazon Prime. Variety is the spice of life and design. So I wanted to experience a little bit of everything across Connecticut, from cottages to grand estates, from fixer-uppers to the almost falling downers, from indoors to outdoors, and from simple staging to complete overhauls. Wherever there's a design dilemma, I'm ready to turn it around. Now streaming on Amazon Prime. We're making great progress, and this is a perfect example when you have someone that's really top-notch and they're on it, they're coordinating. I come in, I can make sure that the design is being executed and that we're all working on the same schedule. It looks like we're doing a great deal, but there's still a lot more to be done. Lighting, paint, accessory, furniture. So it really falls right here, my round table. Distressed round table. So just when you think you're getting to the finish line, you realize you're hardly even there. So the question is, how do I incorporate this beam now into this hideous thing? Can we 86 this? Now that we have this? This? Okay, check it out. Because these two things are competing.
I don't think we can still because it's still part of the structure up on top.
You win some and you lose some. Sometimes I have a very strong opinion about something, but sometimes I don't get my way, and that's perfectly okay. And when that happens, I have to go into plan B. A good designer and project manager has a plan B. You always have to be able to pull that out. So of course, dealing with the beam issue and not being able to remove it in the area of the ceiling sight line, I was okay. I was willing to pick my battles, and that was one I was willing to lose. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to frame this out to be a little bit more square and inclusive, so it doesn't look like two separate. It will be one, which will fine because and then we'll have a really good place for the lights.
Yeah, and we'll have a space because this is going to come
Right.
down, so
Right.
put them where you want.
Okay. So we're here at Punch Bowl, and we have done a tremendous amount of work in reference to sight lines and taking down walls. It wasn't long ago we had a wall here, and we had a wall here. I can't even tell where the walls were. These are our support walls. You're laughing because
I can't.
I got lost.
I'm Paul.
Hi.
We're in Wilton.
Paul, you don't understand. You take everything out of a space and you start tearing down walls. It's very discombobulating. You don't know, wow, there's no evidence of that old kitchen. And that's great. You kind of forget, like, oh, yeah, that was there. But, you know, you have to take everything out so you can start up again.
I believe you. They get me.
It's a big kitchen.
Yeah, it's a big kitchen.
It's a big kitchen.
Hard to remember.
The walls were here. We had two separate islands that looked like you would lay out bodies. Made no sense. It is a very modern home, but we're going to balance that with some traditional elements. Jeff is on it. He's walking around here saying, leave so I can do my work. And he will, and this is where the fun begins because he's going to pass the baton to me. Actually, no, that's not true because you're going to install all the cabinetry. So once he installs all the cabinetry, I will present him with my entire palette of ideas in reference to finishes, and then he'll go to incorporating all that as well. So we're making some good progress. Never fast enough, of course, as he giggles over there, but we're on schedule. That's the good part. All right, so let's do this. Let's see your brand new kitchen.
Let's do it.
What do you think?
Oh my goodness.
We're in the home stretch now. This is the best part because I can step back and really see how it's all coming together. The very last component is the personality stuff that comes in that really just underscores and validates the overall design of the kitchen. But right now, stepping back and looking at the cabinetry, I really feel that I've done a great job in validating the needs of the client, validating the space, and giving it its integrity as well as value, because the kitchen, that's the big part of the house. So all in all, now looking back at it, I think it's really great. It doesn't matter what the project is, whether it's large or small, or even my own property, the projects that I do. I still get butterflies when I have to display it and show it to someone. I'm just hoping that they love it as much as I do. I hope they realize that this design is so much about who they are, and I have a little bit of guidance that took them to the finish line. That is what truly makes the process so fantastic, because in the end, I'm going to leave and this is their home, but it will always be a part of my past and my journey. My 6 casual luxury design principles totally transformed this new space.
Whether inside or out, he's the guy. 6 clever principles for you to try. Learn casual luxury and you'll agree. Life on Mars is the place to be.
Represent Mother Nature. Embrace light and reflection. Natural materials and colors. Repeat shapes and patterns. Repurpose. Consider size and scale. And now it's time for the big reveal. So Susan, the time has come for you to finally see your casual luxury transformation in your kitchen. Are you ready?
I'm very excited. I can't wait.
All right, so you've been really patient because this process has been really about identifying the best way to utilize the kitchen. If you recall, it wasn't long ago, we were talking about how can we best impact the kitchen, be very aware of the budget, but also maximize its space and open up the walls and really include it, make it more inclusive to the rest of the spaces next to it. And we had some challenges with that. And I think we were very surprised that we were able to stay on track, get what you wanted, and also give you a fantastic reveal. So now it's time. All right, so let's do this. Let's see your brand new kitchen.
Let's do it.
What do you think?
Oh my goodness. Wow. It's awesome.
Can you believe it?
Ah!
All right, so talk about a transformation. And this kitchen was the kitchen that kept on giving. And the reason why I say that is because when we first started talking about this, we really wanted to bring both islands together and maximize a really great island. Because in your last home, you renovated that kitchen and a huge island was important to you.
Yes, we love it. I'm glad we did
Crazy,
2 different
right?
colored countertops, and microwave, and
The
3
fridge
kitchen
you-
renovations later, I finally got my fridge.
You finally get the fridge you've always wanted. And it's interesting because it's such a commercial type of refrigerator, and it really is
Goes with
quite
my modern
fitting.
vibe.
And I think if we break this down, the fact that we went with a different color for the countertop and the island really created some nice harmony, but also identified the island as being the focal point. All new lighting, the tile, the backsplash. We went very quiet, we stacked it, and you got every detail you could possibly ask for. And lots of storage. You have storage galore. Lots of places for all your entertaining platters, and you're still very much part of the party.
Yes.
And that's what it's all about, because you are a party-centric person that loves to be part of it, and now you're part of it, but you're also holding your court here in your brand new kitchen.
Thank you so much, Mar. I absolutely love the casual luxury. I see all of your design elements in this kitchen.
It really is wonderful, right?
Yeah.
And how they all work, something old, something new, repeat shapes and patterns. I mean, we had a blast making sure that it was hitting every principle, but most importantly, we were hitting the most important principles for you, and that was a real, true, working commercial kitchen for entertaining.
You did a fabulous job in record time.
In record time. We made it happen, right? That was tough. So now, this is going to really be taken to the test for the holiday party when you reveal it to all your friends, and I will be here as well, so I'm gonna expect just a little shout out.
In your little velvet jacket.
Yes, I will be very festive for sure.
Beautiful.
So that's my spot. I want to sit right there. That is my spot, okay?
Bring you your martini.
Perfect. This casual luxury transformation, when it came to the kitchen, well, we had a complete action plan. Along the way, we made some modifications, always keeping in mind the end result is getting a functional gourmet kitchen design. And I think we did that and so much more. I know the Wilsons will enjoy this kitchen for years to come. The house was built in 1961. Along the way, there were multiple transformations, but it finally hit home. This is now the heart of the house. Casual luxury is a cure for all design dilemmas, and it also goes to show you how it works in any space, any budget, and for any design style. I'm Mar Jennings. Until next time, keep it casual.
The kitchen came out amazing. Mar, you don't normally do modern kitchens. I have to say, I'm in love with it. It's spectacular, and it just really changes the whole house profile.
What a difference, right?
Yeah, amazing.
Holy
and Susan
cow.
loved it. Okay, so are you ready to hear what's coming up next? Got some great projects lined up for you.
Wait, before, I have already carved out in the calendar, and this has been completely off the record, but I am going to focus on primary bedrooms and closet spaces and a bathroom,
When
and
are we
how
gonna
to
do
get
that?
the best value out of the core master suite area. And I'm using Roseburg Gardens as the backdrop for that project.
Okay, well, it's not like I have a hard time, you know. I mean, I have. It's pretty easy trying to find people who like want to have a renovation
weeks.
with you. But
That's
6
all I need.
weeks.
6 weeks, and I'm back.
I gotta push everything back 6 weeks.
We could do this.
Stay
It's
tuned.
worth it.
This might be the final episode of Life on Mars.